Honesty is absolutely essential in any healthy relationship. When there is a lack of honesty in a relationship, then that automatically translates to a lack of trust and respect between two individuals. You never want to be kept in the dark when it comes to your relationship. You always want the facts to be staring right at you in the face. You never want your partner to be keeping any secrets from you because that would make you feel betrayed and undervalued as a confidant. You always want your partner to feel comfortable with telling you the truth no matter how difficult it may be to express it. So that's why you should always make it a point to never be in a relationship with someone who lies to you. When there is substantial dishonesty in a relationship, it will make for a very dysfunctional love affair. If you find yourself in a relationship who lies to you on a constant basis, then you shouldn't be afraid to just walk away and find someone new. So how do you know when you're being made a fool of? That's the trick. It can be difficult to tell whenever a person is lying to you, especially when you generally believe that people always tend to be kind-hearted and good-natured. But you also have to be vigilant. You have to protect yourself from lies and deceit. There are some subtle signs that you can look out for in order for you to tell when a person is lying to you. 1. They can't respond to a yes or no question right away. There must always be some kind of explanation. There is always some sort of gray area that she wants to make clear to you. You only asked her a simple yes or no question about your suspicions, but she really feels like she has to defend herself. 2. They repeat whatever they say for emphasis. You know what they say about how when you repeat a lie often enough, people will start to believe it to be true. That's the kind of tactic she's employing. She always tries to repeat her lies as much as possible only to convince you of their validity. She wants to emphasize that she's trying to tell you the truth even though it's only a mind conditioning technique that liars use all the time. 3. Your girl avoids having alone time with you. She gets uncomfortable whenever she's alone with you because she doesn't want you to catch her in her lies. She knows she gets very vulnerable when there is no one else present to ease the tension between the two of you. 4. Your girl avoids making eye contact with you. The eyes are the windows to the soul, and they can often reveal the truth even when the mouth is busy spewing out lies. She doesn't want you to see the truth within her soul, and she avoids eye contact with you during her lying sprees. 5. She stutters and pauses whenever she talks to you. She's trying to think of a story on the spot, but her brain just can't catch up to the speed of her mouth. While typically, she's very eloquent and expressive when she's telling a lie. It would be like talking to a toddler who is just learning to speak for the first time. 6. She becomes more protective of her communication devices. At all costs, she doesn't want to give you any access to her cell phones, her laptops, or any other communication devices that may incriminate her. 7. Her stories and alibis don't really make sense. Her stories just don't add up. The details are way off. You can tell that she's being sloppy with her lies and she's not doing a good job at remembering the details. She has created a web of lies that is just a little too complicated for her to really keep track of. 8. She acts irritable and defensive when you ask her questions. She hates it whenever you ask her questions about her lies because the guilt is killing her. She hates herself for lying to you, and she hates how it makes her feel. That's why she will lash out at you whenever you confront her about her sins. 9. She overshares. When she puts too much emphasis on the details, then you can bet something is up. Take the scenario of you asking her about a supposed night out with her girls. You only really asked for the highlights. But then she goes into excruciating detail about everything even though it isn't necessary to do so. She has a planned story that she's practiced and she's delivering it like an actress. 10. Your instincts are telling you that something is off. Always learn to trust your instincts. They are there for a reason. Your gut is always on the lookout for your own well-being. That's why whenever your instincts are telling you that something just isn't right, you should probably do some digging.